Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 haunted forests in the world. Before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Forests, with their huge, black shadows and unidentified animal sounds, might be some of the most frightening places on the planet. Number 10. The Forest of Broceliande, France. Forêt de Broceliande is a forest in the French region of Brittany that is reputedly the setting for the King Arthur legend. It is also supposed to have Merlin's tomb, which is located within the forest, pictured. By itself, that wouldn't make anything particularly spooky. Other than that, it is stated that the Val Sans Retour, Valley of No Return, was a place where Morgan Le Fay, King Arthur's half-sister, imprisoned young unfaithful men during the reign of King Arthur. Recently, a horrific fire that decimated the forest in 1990 took place in the valley, which is commemorated with a golden tree at the entrance to the valley's entrance, planted a year later. Nature is not only terrifying in its forests, these 14 haunting places of water are sure to give you the chills. Number 9. The Hoia-Baciu Forest, Romania. The Hoia-Baciu region, located in northwestern Romania, is known as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania because of the strange disappearances that have been reported here, including a shepherd who is said to have vanished with a flock of 200 sheep and a 5-year-old girl who vanished here only to reappear 5 years later, seemingly unaffected by time. Tourists frequently Bermuda Triangle according to the forest's website, while residents tend to stay away because they are afraid of being lost and not knowing how to get back to where they started. Number 8. The Smolensk Forest, Russia. When German troops invaded the Smolensk forest during World War II's height, they uncovered a mass grave comprising hundreds of thousands of dead Polish soldiers. This was the beginning of the end of World War II, 20,000, by some estimates. Eventually, it was determined that they had been murdered on orders from Joseph Stalin himself. People were scared away even before the appearance of 20,000 lost souls, and the catastrophic plane disaster that occurred there in 2010 that killed 96 Polish political, military. Number 7. Long Trail, Bennington, Vermont. Paula Jean Weldon, a Bennington College student who went missing on December 1, 1946, is believed to have been walking along this 272-mile-long hiking trail. But she wasn't the only one who felt this way. Between 1945 and 1950, 4 more people went missing in the area, with only one body ever being discovered. Moreover, reports of the route emitting a strange haunting energy have persisted to the present day. Weldon's disappearance is considered to be one of the world's 16 most mysterious mysteries of all time. Number 6. The Schwarzwald, Germany. The Schwarzwald, Black Forest, so named because of its almost impenetrable darkness, is the setting for some of the most terrifying fairy tales ever written by the Brothers Grimm. However, according to tradition, the forest is genuinely plagued by werewolves, witches, and even the devil himself. According to Trip Savvy, the legend of Der Grossman is that of a towering, terribly disfigured guy with protruding eyes and many arms who compelled youngsters to enter the forest, confess their sins, and never emerge again. Number 5. The Pine Barrens, New Jersey. In spite of the fact that the Pine Barrens in New Jersey are sandy, acidic, and low in nutrients, the Pine Barrens are densely packed with plant life, including pine trees that rely on forest fires to survive and thrive. Over time, the area became occupied with outcasts of many kinds, and its occupants appeared to almost cultivate a hillbilly-like backwardness, which some believe is intended to keep outsiders out. That culture gave rise to the mythology of the Jersey Devil, a monstrous creature with a goat's head, bat's wings, and cloven hooks that preyed on people. If you dare, pay a visit. Number 4. Doon Hill, Scotland. A lone Scotch pine, known as the fairy tree, may be found atop Doon Hill in Scotland's Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park. The Doon Hill is surrounded by a sea of oaks and is known for its fairy tree. According to Scotsman.com, fairy tree, and it appears that no one was intended to be aware of this fact until now. However, in 1691, a local clergyman published his book, The Secret Commonwealth of Elves, Fauns, and Fairies, causing the magical occupants to get enraged and cursing the reverend, whose soul is claimed to still linger on the island. Number 3. Blairadam Forest, Scotland. Another scary crop in Scotland is the Blairadam Forest, which was once the site of a coal mine and a mining town during the Victorian era of the country's history. Visitors visiting these woodlands have reported weird occurrences such as feeling disturbed for no apparent reason or watching their pets appear frightened. Despite the fact that they lived nearby, the Wilson family was able to enjoy a hike and a picnic in 2008. Following their departure, they were stopped in their tracks when they inspected the photographs of the Wilson children. A sinister-looking Victorian-clothed person lurking among the trees could be clearly seen in one of the photographs. Number 2. Island of the Dolls, Mexico. According to Live Science, one of the most terrifying places on the planet is La Isla de los Muecas, also known as the Island of the Dolls, a small island south of Mexico City that is home to a number of dolls. For the collection of dolls, doll heads, and disembodied doll parts that were strung in the jungle trees by a man who had been haunted for more than half a century by the sight of a drowned girl whose body washed up on beach, the island was given its name. Even without the dolls' presence, the sight of them is unsettling, but other people claim to have heard the dolls conversing to one another far above them in the treetops. In fact, the Island of the Dolls is one of the world's 15 most haunted destinations, according to Travel Plus Leisure. Number 1. Tawau Hills Park, Malaysia. There are many tourists who come to this forest park in Tawau, Sabah, because it is home to the world's tallest tree, the yellow Meranti, which stands at a height of 450 meters. The woodland is only open during the day, though, because locals believe it is haunted, and the spirits that dwell there only come out at night, according to legend. Make your way there if you dare, but be warned, it is rumored that many individuals have gone missing in the area, particularly near the waterfall. Here are a few more. Freetown-Fall River State Forest, Massachusetts. Mysterious Universe reports that Freetown-Fall River State Forest is perhaps best known for its high concentration of bizarre, unexplainable phenomena. This is in addition to its scenic beauty, outdoor recreation opportunities, and interesting history, among other things. That shouldn't come as a surprise given the forest's location within southeastern Massachusetts's Bridgewater Triangle, a 200-square-mile epicenter of the paranormal that includes a number of haunted houses. The forest is said to be haunted by the ghosts of a Native American tribe who were displeased by the presence of European settlers, even if you aren't afraid of Bigfoot or the occasional UFO sighting. Wistman's Wood, England. According to Atlas Obscura, moss and lichen drip so heavily from the tangled treetops in Wistman's Wood that the sky is almost completely obscured by the vegetation. And, according to those who are familiar with the area's ancient tales of druids, hellhounds, ghosts, and a host of other supernatural creatures, the location is legitimately haunted, earning it the title of the most haunted place in England's Dartmoor National Park. The most haunted place in England's Dartmoor National Park / Fans of all things paranormal will want to continue reading for the most terrifying ghost story from every state. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.